definitely turn it up another level when I step out there. I'm going to enjoy seeing the people out there and just competing, and having all the guys enjoying it and having a good time.
Much anticipated. Are you feeling any pressure at all? Everybody's saying Vince is going to win. Our poll earlier, the people picked you to win. Are you feeling any pressure at all?
I don't feel any pressure. It's kind of getting blown out of proportion, but that's the way it is. I mean, this is an exciting point, part of the festivities, and I'm glad to be a part of it. So I'm just going to go out there and have fun, and hopefully I can get a win. We'll see.
And now the NBA.com slam dunk competitor from the Toronto Raptors, Vince Carter.
And here is the man that this crowd wants to see. Vince Carter, who had told Kenny Smith that he has 4 that no one has ever seen.
Hey, there's guys moving back on the sideline, NBA players, when he's coming. I don't understand this. This guy is making everybody move back, and he's going to take off on the free throw line at the beginning now. I'll just lose it right here. I'll lose it right now, Danny.
Vince Carter with his first stop.
Let's go home. Let's go home, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go home. Let's go home. Let's go home.
Hey, that is a reverse 360 going against the grain. That is unbelievable.
This building just exploded.
That's called a gainer.
I'm expecting Kenny to say he double dribbled on that one.
Hey, my goodness, you know what I'm saying? Let's just sign the check over. Let's go home, call it a night. Let's see who's going for second place.
Vince Carter, 36 inches on the jump meter, and perfect on the scoreboard.
That might be one of the 4 we had not seen, ladies and gentlemen.
That might be number 1. that might be in your top 4 all time, Kenny.
Hey, Michael, move over. Somebody's coming to get your best dunk ever.
All right, Vince is with Cheryl.
Vince, I'm telling you, a lot of people thinking that might have been the best dunk ever. How'd you feel about it?
I feel good. I've done it about 2 or 3 times in my life before that, so I didn't practice. I just that was a winger. Yeah, it felt good.
Hey, Vince, can it get any better than that?
I don't know. They're tough judges, but I have a couple of tricks on my sleeve.
All right, and here is the second dunk of the night for Vince Carter. And Vince adding to the repertoire. Let's see what the judges have in store.
Well, we've just seen a new out-of-bounds play for the Toronto Raptors.
You know what's so impressive is you see Kevin Garnett, Jason Kidd, Darrell Armstrong, all these guys that can really run and jump. They're in awe of what they're seeing. That is unbelievable.
Vince Carter finishes with a 49, and the reason is Kenny Smith, the only judge not to award a 10. What's
he's
going
looking
on
at me
there?
because I told you he set the precedent with the first one. That would have been a 10 any other time but
Guys,
today.
you know, I think that Kenny is out of the pages of Eugenia Williams, who was the judge in the Holyfield-Lewis fight.
He's telling me no more low scores. 9 is low to him.
Kenny, they have you pegged. Vince Carter getting the timing down with Tracy McGrady. So they'll give it another shot.
Smart play, Tracy. Throw it low so he can't catch it.
You know what he's doing there? The bounce, he's going to catch it, put it between his legs, and dunk it. So he wants it low to do that. And if he does this, like I said, 10 is not enough.
Why doesn't he save this one, though? Why doesn't he, unless he's got 2 or 3 more in his bag?
Yeah, and keep in mind, Vince Carter also has a few stitches in that left hand where he incurred an injury dealing with weights in the weight room, so he's stitched up in the left hand doing all this.
Oh, it did not. It's over. It's over, ladies and gentlemen.
The judges are coming over the table to congratulate Vince Carter. This is unheard of.
Oh, my goodness gracious. It is over. Did I call it, Danny, or what? Hey, Tracy McGrady, he doesn't even know what to do. He's walking away. He plays with this guy every day, and he's in awe.
Another look.
Whoa. Hey, Danny. Hey, Kenny, he's got 3 of your top 5 all-time already. But what he told me before the contest, he said he watched all of these dunk contests. He was going to take a little bit of someone else, a little bit of Dominique, and put them together. So he put the Isaiah Ryder with the Spud Webb and threw it the bounce pass and throw it to himself and dunk it. Impossible.
And a 37-inch vertical leap. Vince Carter with a spectacular show on this first round. Let's go to Cheryl.
You want Isaiah? A couple of times, but this one is the first time you've done this.
That was the first time I've ever done that in my life. I just sat there and thought of it, just sitting on the bench. You know.
Vince, you should be perfect throughout the 3 rounds. Do you have anything to say to Kenny Smith?
Thanks, Kenny. That's okay. We'll talk later.
Thanks a lot, Vince.
Are you still coming to my basketball camp? That's what I want to know.
Kenny would like to know, are you still coming to his basketball camp?
Kenny, I'm coming.
Okay, you coming back again next year. Thank you.
All right.
You know what's so amazing about Vince? Not only his jumping ability, but he's got so much power, too. I mean, he's got a bigger body than Michael. He's stronger. He jumps just as high, big as hands, but he's just got so much power to go with that.
It's a combination of Dominique and Michael right here. It's a combination.
Plus, I think he's a little bit more of a show-off, too.
You see that swagger? He's looking at me like I'm supposed to say something. He's got the swagger. He's got it all. The same kind of swagger that the Dominiques and the Jordans have.
All right, Vince Carter with his first on the final round.
Ladies, wait, timeout. Timeout. Can I take a timeout?
Have we ever seen that before?
Can I take a timeout?
I saw him rubbing his upper arm, and I was wondering what he was doing. He was just cleaning it off, making sure there was nothing slippery there, because he knew how far into the rim he was going.
Wait a moment, Dan. Have you ever seen that?
I've never seen that before. I'm not sure the guy can't go in through the rim head first.
Hey, out there when he's doing this stuff. The mascots left the trampoline out there, I think.
You know, we used to hear of people taking quarters off the top of the glass and maybe leaving change. That's about as close as you will come to seeing that. That was unbelievable.
Tell me Butch Carter to just fall off his chair when he sees this guy hanging up on the rim like that, worried about his shoulder.
I don't think they have an alley-oop play in Toronto. What you doing up there, Butch Carter? Wait a minute.
Make that another 50 for Vince Carter.
He's got to make the basket at the end, but then how much they add to it.
Now Vince Carter needs 42, just a 42 for the victory. McGrady got a 32 on that second attempt for a 77, so he will finish third. Carter has put up a 50, a 49, a 50, and a 50.
Half man, half amazing.
Well, he gets 2 tries at it, too, because you get a replacement dunk in this last round, so I think that we know who won this right here.
Once again, Vince measuring. Would love to conclude with an explosion.
You know you're good when the contestants come to the other side to watch you. That's truly meaning that you're half man, half amazing. Vince Carter, the NBA dunk champion. I'm crowning him right now, Mom.
They are standing here at the arena in Oakland. And as you mentioned, Kenny, the other NBA players going to the other end of the court. Photographers also making a move. Everyone standing. Here comes Carter and puts it down.
He goes 2 hands from the free throw line instead of 1.
As we said, needs only a 42 for the victory.
Well, that'll give 42, but Kenny better not give him a 10 this time.
I think that was a smart dunk. That was a smart safety dunk.
Absolutely.
He elevated, he took off close to the foul line, but he knew what he needed to win. That's a smart dunk at the end to get the championship.
And it's a great dunk. 2 hands from as far as he jumped off, but very safe, and he's saving something for next year.
You know what, Danny? That was a 9, but I owed him 1, so I gave him a 10.
What a generous guy. Well, down through the years, there have been a number of terrific free throw style dunks. Here's a look at Vince Carter once again, who ends up with a 48 on that second dunk for a total of 98. And here is Vince Carter, who is the champion of the NBA.com slam dunk competition. Carter concludes with a 98. Steve Francis, the runner-up, followed by Tracy McGrady. Here's Craig with Vince.
All right, Vince. Flying, skying, swooping, but hanging by your elbow on the rim. What was the best dunk you think of the day?
I don't know. I like the bounce with between the legs, because that was the first time I've ever done that. That was off the fly. I thought about it right before I went, and I'm just happy I made it. But you know, it feels good right now. I'm just shocked.
Before that final dunk, you knew you had it won, but still a spectacular dunk. 2 hands from the foul line.
Well, not quite the foul line, and you know, I like to get that opportunity to try that again. You know, but it feels good right now. I mean, I think everybody did a great job, and you know, I'm just happy to win.
You obviously impressed everybody here in the arena, the millions watching on television. But when you look over there and see your fellow pros who are in awe, what does that make you feel?
It feels good, because sometimes your fellow classmates and teammates are hard to impress. So I'm just happy.
I think I may be interviewing the wrong Carter. What do you think your coach, Butch Carter, is thinking right now after seeing you hang on the rim with your elbow?
He's probably fishing, so he can probably get to see it. But I hope I pressed another Carter, and that's my brother. I hope he enjoyed that.
I think he did. How do you think this performance will rate over history with the Jordans and the Dominiques?
I don't know. You talking about 2 great slam dunk champions there, and I'm just happy to win. And maybe one day I'll look back at the tapes and compare, but I'm not going to compare. I'll let others compare.
Sometimes you can't duplicate a feat. Do you look forward to coming back next year and defending the title?
I don't know. I don't mind. I don't mind.
All right, I think the commissioner needs to talk to you over here.
With high-flying moves and power jams, Vince Carter racked up a score of 98 to win the NBA.com Slam Dunk 2000 championship. Presenting the award to our champion at center court is NBA Commissioner David
the
Stern.
slam dunk competition has made its return in a big way. The early line favorite, Vince Carter of the Toronto Raptors, coming through with a sensational performance, and he is the NBA.com slam dunk champion. We'll be back in Oakland in a moment. So on this All-Star Saturday in Oakland, California, people will come away with thoughts of this man, Vince Carter of the Toronto Raptors.
Well, he said that he had a few that people hadn't seen. I know I hadn't seen a couple of these, Danny.
No, I haven't seen the elbow one and the between the leg ones were 2 that'll be on Kenny's new top 10 list.
Up for this first slam dunk competition in the last 3 years.